Desco Pneumatic Tool Air Supply. Presented by Desco Manufacturing Company. What is air supply? In the context of pneumatic tools, air supplies is all things necessary to deliver clean, dry air from a power source to your tool at your job site at the required volume and pressure. Why air? Air tools are lighter and have a continuous duty cycle. Plus, there is no shock hazard. No one was ever electrocuted by an air-powered tool. Air tools are like electric tools, right? Attach an air hose and pull a trigger, right? No, it's not that simple. There are pros and cons. Air tools have significant advantages over their electric counterparts. However, air tools require knowledge of air supply to be productive. Why? Air supply deals with fittings, hoses, moisture, dirt, lubrication, air pressure, and air volume. Each item needs to be understood and properly configured for optimum performance. A flaw at any location will likely degrade performance and/or shorten tool life. PSI versus CFM. Pounds per square inch, or PSI, is air pressure. Cubic feet per minute, or CFM, is air volume. Understanding the difference is critical to effectively using pneumatic tools. Key point: PSI is pressure or force. For PSI, hose and fitting diameter does not matter. CFM is volume or quantity. For CFM, hose and fitting diameter is critical to deliver enough air. For example, pneumatic tools typically need 90 psi. Even the smallest compressor can usually generate 90 psi. However, each tool has a different air consumption requirement, or CFM. If you attempt to run several tools off the same air supply, the issue is compounded and you can easily require more air than the system can deliver. Tool underperformance is a common problem when there is not enough CFM. Key point: no matter how much PSI you have, if you cannot provide enough CFM, your tools will underperform. If your tools are underperforming, first check for adequate air supply. Air delivery. Air delivery relies on hoses and fittings of adequate diameter and length. Undersized diameter hoses or fittings will restrict air volume or CFM. Hoses that are excessively long will lose CFM. Either will cause your tools to underperform. Key point: if your tools are underperforming and your air supply is okay, check for undersized hoses and fittings, or attempting to operate too many tools on a shared air supply. Pneumatic tools require clean, dry air. Air compressors draw in humid air. The water vapor condenses into liquid water inside the compressor tank. That water causes rust. A neglected compressor can be responsible for delivering wet, dirty, rusty air. Key point: regular compressor maintenance is critical to delivering clean, dry air. In turn, clean, dry air is critical to tool performance and tool life. Excessive humidity exaggerates the problem described above of water in the air supply. In areas of excessive humidity, air line dryers are necessary to extract moisture from the air supply. Failure to deal with moisture will cause premature tool failure. An inline lubricator filter evaporator is another way to lubricate a pneumatic tool. They have the benefit of also filtering the air. This unit delivers clean, dry air with a mist of oil which provides continuous lubrication. Note, if heavy moisture is present in the air supply, it may be necessary to install an airline dryer. This is often necessary in areas of high humidity. The inline system gives you an option to deal with a dirty or wet air supply. In addition, the oiler will extend tool life. Use of the inline lubricator filter evaporator does not exempt you from performing the routine maintenance at 8-hour intervals. Be sure to check the oil reservoir and filter at the 8-hour maintenance intervals. Top off the reservoir and replace filter as needed. If you need more information, please consider using one of these resources. Thank you and have a fine Navy day.